So hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be learning how to deploy a static front-end application using S3 and Cloudfront into AWS. So it's not just a simple demo project where we are deploying the index.html and keeping our S3 bucket public and serving it to users. So I'm gonna actually tell you how it works in the industry. How do we keep our S3 bucket private, and what is the flow, and why do we use CloudFront and all. So in the industry, what happens is no one creates index.html page, and we don't deploy that. So the developers team, they'll be creating a React application or Vue.js application, whatever it is, and uh, we actually have a CI/CD pipeline, but that I'm gonna tell you in the next video. But today we'll be learning the how to deploy a dist folder. So what we'll do is the developers, they will just create a npm run build, and they will just create a dist folder, and that they will be sending us through the zip file or whatever it is, and we'll have to deploy that dist folder into the S3 bucket, and we'll also have to make it private if client is worried about their data. Obviously every client will be worried about their data, and we should keep it private, and we'll have to use a CloudFront for that. And so why to use S3 and CloudFront? So S3, it is, first of all, it is cheaper in the cost, and we don't have to worry about the uptime. So AWS will be handling that, and CloudFront is the global service which helps us to serve our application globally and fast also. So that's why we use CloudFront. So yeah, let's get started with it. So first of all, we'll have to create one S3 bucket, and right now I don't have an S3 bucket in my account, so I'll be creating a new one. And remember that whenever you create a S3 bucket, you will have to give a globally unique name. So I'm gonna give sample React website as my S3 bucket name, and yeah, it is available. And I'm gonna tell you the both the ways how we can serve our static front-end application. So in the first way, we'll be making our S3 bucket public, and we are not gonna use CDN for that. And in the second way, I'm gonna show you how to keep our S3 bucket private and attach the CDN to it and serve our application using CDN. So I'll make it public for now. Click on this acknowledge checkbox, and other all the settings you can keep is as default. Then just click on create bucket. After creating a bucket, we'll have to upload the data that we have in our dist folder. So whenever we create a React or Vue.js front-end application, when we run the command saying npm run build, we will be getting one build folder or dist folder, and that is the main folder that we should be uploading here. We don't need all the junk files and folders that we have in our local. So click on upload button and click on add files. So this is my dist folder, and one thing that you should keep in mind is whenever we are uploading our data here, we don't have to upload the whole dist folder. We should upload the content which are inside the dist folder. So this files I'm gonna upload here first. After that, this folder I'll have to upload here. So just click on upload, and yeah, we have uploaded it successfully. So go to our S3 bucket, and now we click on properties tab and scroll to the bottom. Here you can see this feature saying static website hosting. So this is the feature that we're gonna use to serve our front-end application when we are keeping our S3 bucket public, and we are not using CDN for now. So click on edit, click on enable, and it will enable the static website hosting feature for us. And here I'm gonna type index.html, which is the landing page in my case for my front-end application. You might be having a different name for your front-end application like frontend.html or app.html. You can just put that here. So just click on save changes, and yeah, when you do that, you can notice that here we have got this URL, it wasn't there when we did not enable this feature. So when we click on this, we'll be redirected to the this page saying 403 forbidden. Even if we have kept our S3 bucket public, we are saying that we don't have access to this S3 bucket. So what we'll have to give is, we'll have to give this S3 bucket a policy to make it public. So click on edit, and here I have one policy that you need to attach to your S3 bucket. I'll also paste this in the description so you guys also can use this. And here you'll just have to change the S3 bucket name that you create. So in my case, this is the S3 bucket name, which is sample react website. And yeah, just click on save changes. As soon as we click on the save changes, it means that we have given the internet to access this S3 bucket. So go here and just click on refresh. So yeah, that's it. We have deployed our front-end application successfully using static website hosting feature. But the problem is, right now our S3 front-end application and S3 bucket is public, and we don't want that. We should be careful about our data. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna make it private. I'm gonna block all the public access. Click on save changes, type confirm here, click on confirm, and when we go here and refresh it, you should be seeing that access is denied for now. And now what we'll be doing is, we'll be using CDN to serve our application while keeping our S3 bucket private. So I'll just go to the CloudFront. I'll create a new distribution. I'm gonna name it as React CDN. I'm gonna paste the same in the description and click on next. Here, what our CDN will be doing is, our CloudFront will be pointing to our S3 bucket where we have uploaded our front end application data. So here, click on the browse S3. You can see that here is our S3 bucket that we have just created. Click on choose and keep all the other setting as default and click on next. And here, this is for the security. We don't need any security for now. Just click on next and click on create distribution button. So one more thing we'll have to do is, go to origins tab and click on this origin, which is our S3 bucket. Click on edit. Here we can see the origin axis is origin access control. So we'll have to attach this policy to our S3 bucket, so this CDN can access our S3 bucket. So click on this bucket policy edit option and remove this public access policy and paste this. So now our S3 bucket is not publicly exposed. This S3 bucket is only accessible from the distribution, CDN distribution that we have created right now. Click on save changes and go here. Here we can see we have one domain name. Using this domain name, we should be able to access our front-end application. When I do this, I am getting this access denied error. So one more thing we'll have to do is, come to this general tab and in the settings, click on edit. So this CDN doesn't know the landing page for our front-end application. So for front-end application, in my case, it is index.html, and most of the time it will be index.html, which is our landing page. So click on save changes. When you do that, we can see that it is still deploying. So we'll wait for a while, and when it is deployed, then we'll just go here and refresh the page. Then we'll be able to see, yeah, so it is updated. The settings has been updated. We can see that our application has been deployed using CDN while keeping our S3 bucket private. So that's it, guys. And this is how the things works in the industry. We just don't deploy the index.html page, or we don't keep our S3 bucket public. We'll also have to attach the SSL certificate and the domain name for this, and that it is just simple. If you have your own domain and domain registrar, create one CNAME record and paste this CDN URL as a CNAME value, whichever subdomain you want with your domain. That's it, guys. If you have any questions, you can just put it in the comment box and I'll try to answer every one of them. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.